New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy telling residents of the Garden State, don't worry about the mysterious drones by the hundreds flying over their homes, even though no one seems to know who's controlling them.
I want folks out there to know listen, you're frustrated, so are we. But based on everything, and we're going to stay at it, I promise you this is our top priority, but based on everything we know, we don't see any evidence of a risk to public safety.
How does he know? Our next guest just left a Department of Homeland Security briefing where the governor didn't even show up and is now asking the federal government to take action, especially since his district contains a major National Guard facility and Coast Guard base as well down the shore. New Jersey State Assemblyman Paul Kanitra joins us right now. Paul, you were there yesterday and you had your ears wide open and you heard nothing.
We went in looking for answers. Obviously, we were disappointed that the governor wasn't there. We were at the Rock, which is like straight out of the movie Independence Day. And if anything could bring Republicans and Democrats together at this time, it was the anger at how little information we got and how apparent it became coming out of there at how vulnerable we are as a country. Well,
and in particular, the authorities are saying there is no known or credible threat. But at the same time, they also say, and you were telling me during the commercial, they revealed it's not us. It's not the federal government. It's not the state of New Jersey. It's no known entity.
It's so cutesy the way they're positioning it, and they keep trying to diminish the situation. But no known credible threat might as well be no known guarantee of safety as well, because they literally, even with the most sophisticated equipment that we have, that DHS sent us, we can't detect the frequency of these things, and we haven't downed any of them yet. And it really has us a month later. These started on November 18th. A month later, we still don't know where they're coming from or why they're operating.
Right. Listen, whoever's operating them is breaking an FAA requirement, and that is if you're going to fly a drone, you have to be line of sight.
Yep.
These things are going dozens of miles. Nobody's keeping an eye on them. I know it's illegal to shoot one out of the sky, but if there are hundreds of them, just shoot one down. Bring down one drone. Actually, you don't have to shoot it down. We've got the technology. Bring one down, and we'll figure it out.
Well, look, these aren't just small little hobbyist drones.
Yeah.
Our state police sent up aircraft and were hovering on top of one that was at least 6 feet in size. They come in over the coast in swarms of 50. And yes, look, shoot them out of the sky literally or figuratively, shut down the GPS, force them to land. But we need to get our hands on one of these and determine that it might not be a foreign adversary testing our defense capabilities and doing surveillance on us.
Don't you think, Paul, if the federal government said, we don't know who's doing this, people would freak out?
And that's why I think they continue to try and diminish the situation, because they're trying to keep everybody calm. But the reality of the situation is they told us at the briefing yesterday, the state colonel, the state police, who is doing an excellent job, mind you, despite the limitations that they have, this is a federal issue, they told us we would know if this wasn't us, if this was us.
Just bring one down. Just figure out, bring one down. Or maybe, because there are so many, maybe one will actually malfunction. Somebody will find it out in an orchard. Next thing you know, we can reverse engineer it. Or if there's a great big company logo on it, we'll figure it out.
I have 25 miles of coastline in my district. We could safely bring this down over a non-populated area and get our hands on one.
Paul, thank you very much for joining us live.